Hi everyone, I'm Echoes and I'm a VTuber, and I'll be going over my plans for spring 2025. Mm-hmm. So, this spring season I'll be reacting to two shows. The first one will be Mobile Suit Gundam GQuuuuuuX, which will be airing on Tuesday, April 8th via Prime Video. I'll try to be reacting to it shortly after work that day, because weekdays are a little hard, but regardless, I'll try my best to react to it in the same day. And Lazarus, which airs actually today, which I was able to have that opportunity to watch. It was actually pretty good. May talk about it a little a little more in a second. But both are really solid sci-fi shows from what I can tell. So I think should be a solid showing this season. Okay, and then just to announce here, so I'll be streaming both Gundam GQuuuuuuX and Lazarus on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. EDT, which is Eastern Standard Time, like the same time zone as New York City, essentially. So the Discord link to my Mecha server where I'll be hosting the watch along will be in this video's description. So feel free to join if you're interested in watching along. But if not, otherwise I'll just I usually host streams. I guess the new stream will be the Tuesday one, but I usually host streams on 9 a.m. on Sundays. So if you're always interested, you could always feel free to join in. But otherwise, I hope you're looking forward to it, because I'm definitely excited. I think GQuuuuuuX is going to be obviously a very solid show from when I watched the beginning movie. And then Lazarus seems to have at least a interesting premise to go off of, because it's like kind of like the main guy is a lot like Spike from Cowboy Bebop. He's incredibly athletic. He is very good. What do you call it? He could do parkour, which is pretty cool. He is very strong, athletic and strong, and has good stamina. So so I may talk about that more when I talk more about Lazarus, but regardless, I think the premise is interesting, especially involving like some sort of drug that eventually becomes a drug that kills people, and they gotta find out the creator so that tons of people don't die. So very interesting. Kind of reminds me of the COVID vaccine for some reason, and also reminds me of a lot of the infamous painkillers that currently exist. But I think at the very least it is a very, very relatable premise of sorts, especially with the emphasis of the pharmaceutical industry. It feels like a very American show, which I guess makes a lot of sense. It seems to take place in America, or at least, or a Western-based country. So in a bit of a futuristic world. So very exciting stuff. These are just some shows I'll just generally be watching. Your Forma is kind of like a whole thing involving brain diving and stuff. Though I was reading into it, and it looks like it's going to be taking place for some reason not the very beginning of the novels. For some reason, it takes place like a little bit after the beginning, but I don't know why they're doing. But I don't know. I may watch it just out of curiosity, but it doesn't seem as good as ID Invaded, which has somewhat similar premise involving the brain dives to solve crimes and stuff. We'll see. To Be Hero X, I think, has also a very interesting premise. It's also a Chinese show that is a collaboration between, I believe, Bilibili and Aniplex, which is a lot about like how heroes are created and are built along a ranking system that is determined by the trust that people have in them. So they don't always have like superpowers and stuff. They could just be ordinary people who take on certain personas. Which makes it quite distinctly different from My Hero Academia in comparison. But regardless, it's definitely something, a show to keep an eye out for. And then Anne Shirley seems to be a readaptation of a show of the same name that came out several decades ago. Haven't watched the first episode of this yet, but it is out. And I've been hearing good things, so I'm looking forward to watching this once I have the time. So, Kowloon Generic Romance, I'm kind of a little unsure about watching it, just because it supposedly is really quickly adapting the entire manga within like about 12 or 13 episodes, which I'm not usually a fan of. And I did watch the first episode just to get a gist of the pacing. It's definitely very fast. It's kind of a shame because I feel like it's a show that would benefit from being a little more drawn out, because even though you would imagine it would be more of a laid back show, but in reality the pacing is so tight that it doesn't feel very relaxing to watch, even though it is beautifully animated and in general it's, you know, relatively enjoyable to watch. It's just a shame that it is rushed, essentially. Definitely an interesting premise as well, involving the main girl who's office work and worked with this other guy at like a real estate firm, but looks like her identity is kind of mysterious and involves the person she likes, girlfriend who looks exactly like her. So very interesting to see how that plays out. And then the Two Perfect Saints is like the typical Saintess type shows. So seems okay, at least. It's done by Troika. So seems all right so far. I think I'll see whether I want to keep watching it. I did read the manga just to get a gist of it. It's like, seems okay at least. But I can't say it's a high on my priority list, but at least it seems like a more of a somewhat more laid back show at least. Okay. And then Dinner Table Detectives also on Prime, like GQuuuuuuX. We'll see if I have time to watch it or not. Because I'm not usually the type of person who likes watching crime shows. Like solving mysteries and stuff, but may consider it if I have time. And then Apocalypse Hotel seems to be more like an original show that produced by Side Games. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it's more like, you know, like a apocalyptic show. So I think at least the premise seems interesting. I'll at least probably watch the first episode to get a gist of it, because it seems to be highly weighted in certain circles. Yeah, so don't really have too many goals this season besides like trying to keep up with my reactions, because like this season's kind of packed, so I kind of want to keep up to date with Lazarus, which I'll hopefully try to get the episode reaction done today or in Sundays in general to be on time with it, and then GQuuuuuuX on Tuesdays. But yeah, one of my goals right now is just to do some spring cleaning, because I kind of want to clean up my room that's gotten messy over the winter. So hopefully I could spend some time doing that so my room feels a little more organized and not as messy. So that is my goal, because I have like tons of like books and things just stacked around my room. So definitely something to consider. And also to save money due to current times, so never hurts to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also want to, hopefully I could get a bit more exercise in with the warming weather, because good thing with spring is that it's a lot easier to go outside because it's not as cold anymore, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's all for now, so thanks for watching. Feel free to share what your plans are for the spring in the comments section, if you want me to learn about them, because sometimes it's good to have someone who kind of, just responds to whatever your plans, because it could make you feel more inclined to want to reach your goals, you know? So yeah, since I shared my plans with you, hopefully you have maybe some plans for the spring, even small or large, gives you something to look forward to, or maybe something you want to achieve. So that's always a good thing, right? Anyway, that's all for now, and thank you. Looking forward to seeing you soon, and we'll be posting more reactions this season. So hope you look forward to them. All right. Thank you so much.